Welcome to this episode of Mo Money. I'm Alexander Palmaris, your host. There's no doubt that Warren Buffett's a brilliant investor and businessman. In general, Mr. Buffett himself understands that this is his greatest strength. Well, that's why he donated most of his net worth to the Gates Foundation, since Bill and Melinda Gates now focus on their charities. So if Buffett believes to sticking to what he knows best, why is he so interested in supporting the likes of Hillary Clinton? I guess it's kind of cool that she wants to save the dollar and save the housing market and offer mandatory health care and give every newborn $5,000 investment accounts for college. Whoa, all at the same time. Isn't she awesome? Well, I can't wait to see how it all gets paid for. Check out that bill. Think even more inflation and more taxes, but as a well-grounded businessman looking out for the best interests of his fellow Americans, you would think Mr. Buffett would support someone like Ron Paul, who stands for limited government and sound fiscal policy and a solid currency. Congratulations, by the way, to Jim Cramer for his awesome interview with Ron Paul the other day.
All aboard!
In a recent interview, Mr. Buffett and Ms. Hillary said they believe that people who are successful and have and make lots of money need to give more money to the government, as if we're not already giving enough.
No!
Not only is this a ludicrous proposal, but it would hurt the economy tremendously. Just look at how many jobs Mr. Buffett himself has created over the years with the terrific businesses he's built. Can he really believe, can anyone anywhere truly believe, that the government could spend the money better and generate more new jobs than those who earned it in the first place? Which brings us to the estate and death tax, another area where Mr. Buffett should mind his own business. If he's so keen on giving more to the government, then why did he defer most of his assets to the Gates Foundation?
Ouch.
And taking this a step further, if Mr. Buffett doesn't believe in dynastic wealth, why is he still passing along a cool $1 billion to his children's charitable foundations?
Wow.
With access to that kind of money, his kids won't exactly be roughing it anytime soon. As such, his position on dynastic wealth applies to very few. So perhaps he should clarify what exactly it means to be dynastic these days. Is it having $10 million? $100 million? Or $1 billion? Well, in 2011, the death tax will be back to 55% for anything over $1 million.
No way.
Barely enough to buy a nice Manhattan one-bedroom apartment these days. Whose right is it anyway to decide whether any inheritance is good or bad for someone's own children? Isn't that a decision that parents, not the government, should have the freedom and responsibility to make after working for that money all their lives and already having paid taxes on it?
They know nothing!
But supporting Hillary? Here's an interesting thought, Mr. Buffett. Would you trust her to manage and run your company and all you've built for so many years? I don't think so. And if not, then would you really trust her to manage and run the whole country?